Hey everybody! I just got back from watching Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and I don't have a ton of stuff to say about it. In my tweet, I said that it has some cool horror sequences, but is doomed by hilariously dull writing. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but honestly, I feel like just the majority of the writing and the dialogue was boring too bad, like on that scale, and it prevented me from really liking the movie at all. So I didn't grow up on the books. I was a little too scared to read them, to be quite honest. But you could just tell, like, throughout the movie, it's like, okay, here's this cool monster creature thing, or creepy moment that is from the children's book series, and all that was pretty cool. Like, oh, here's the next like thing to start. And my two favorite moments were both like body horror moments. I won't give anything away, but there was just, and one of them is in the trailer, heavily featured in the trailer with the girl in the cheek. So those two things with the body horror I liked the most, and then some of the creatures worked and some of the creatures didn't. A lot of CGI was being used, I feel like, which was noticeable, especially with this major one in like the final act. But I just, you know, I wanted to have a good time, like a Goosebumps, Stranger Things good time, and it's very obvious that this is what we're trying, we're going for here, and I get it, but the kids are nowhere near as charismatic as the kids from both versions of it, 90s and today, and then the Stranger Things, and honestly, even the two kid leads from Goosebumps are much more charismatic. And honestly, I don't think Goosebumps is that great either, but I like Goosebumps more than this. However, I did say in the tweet that there was a woman. It was scary enough for this woman behind me to be sobbing throughout at least two of the sequences. I want to say that she was convinced to go by her husband because he was like laughing at her a couple times, like out loud, like very loudly during the scary scenes as she's sobbing. And I'll recreate it for you now. The sound of it. She was like, like that was the sound she was making. And then during the trailers, they showed it. The chapter 2 of it. And the trailer ends and it's silent, in a split second she just goes, ugh, terror, like that. I think this might have been her first, like, in-theater horror experience. It didn't ruin the movie for me. I thought it was funny. And I wasn't even liking it that much anyways. Because she was doing it, like, throughout, like, these sequences of terror building up and up and up and up and up. And she, like this. And I'm like, at one point I was like, maybe this guy... I'll just like leave, like not for my sake but for her, but they stuck it out. So yeah, I didn't really like Scary Stories. The movies I mentioned before I think are just better at nearly everything, especially It 1990, for the most part It 2017, Stranger Things obviously, and yeah, Goosebumps isn't like amazing or anything, but it's fine and it's better than this, and you get some Jack Black in there. So that's my thoughts. I'm not mad that I saw it. I just don't think it's very good. Bye bye.